I mean, in my mind, I had a really simple rule about trying to find collaborators. It was about people who love documentary, I guess, and love reality. What we tried to do as much as possible is not to mess with the places we went to, not to have like a filmmaking, like a fake film approach, I suppose. Like not building sets and creating a fake world, but actually reacting to the world as we encountered it. And because none of us are from these cities, except for Australia, it was finding places overseas. I suppose letting it come into us through osmosis. And I feel really lucky with the team we had, because as we were doing location recce's, we were just we were going to amazing locations and just responding to what we saw. So it happened quite organically. And Fiona Crombie and Emily Saracen and Smit-McPhee, you know, just on that sort of on the mise-en-scene level of the film. We had a really tight collaboration, and I just feel really lucky to have worked with them all. I find Ewen Leslie a really inspiring actor. He was obviously in Dewboy. We worked closely together, which was about 4 or 5 years ago. And since then, he's done an incredible amount of work in theatre. So he's just, which is such a great thing for an actor, I think, because his instincts now are so well honed and his craft is so well honed, he can turn and change very quickly. He has incredible bravery and strength and charisma, I think, as well, you know, as a leading man. So I always had him in mind after Dewboy and we were working on Dead Europe, thinking, you know, he's got an you know, Anglo-Scottish background, and he played a Jew, and now he's playing a Greek. So I was always sort of wondering in my mind, you know, can he be Greek enough? You know, we managed to make him Jewish enough, but could we make him Greek enough? So I had questions about it, but I was hoping it would go well. And Ewen came in for the casting, and we saw some really strong actors for this role, but I think what set Ewen apart was, and he came back a few times, again, was his bravery, even in, you know, a casting room with no light and, you know, no lights as such, you know, and quite a bland room. He really went for it, and each time he came in, he really went deeper and deeper into the character and just exhibited a fearlessness, I guess, of like, and a willingness to go, this character goes to some quite dark psychological places. And Ewen was willing to go to those places. And when we were shooting, you know, again, he just gave 110% to the role. My intention with the film was to make a film about the forgotten people of Europe. And I think the forgotten people, you know, in terms of the Holocaust and the 6 million Jews who died, the Roma, gypsies who were killed, homosexuals, black people, mentally disabled people, etc., etc. Like this cleansing idea of Europe. And it sort of started to happen again when Yugoslavia broke down. And that's what really inspired Christos to write the book in the first place. This kind of savagery at the heart of Western civilization. And I see that still happening with how refugees are treated, and Gypsy Roma are still treated, and all this sort of modern slavery that's happening, and some of it's touched on in the film in terms of sex slavery. You know, there's people smuggling of people across Europe. So I think these are really important issues, and I think the film, while being hopefully really entertaining and a thrilling ride, also makes a really strong provocative statement about the forgotten people of Europe and about hatred and about how people and countries and governments really need to examine their own hatreds and find more humane ways through it, and to treat people with human dignity and respect.